1077 0809 511 1077. Entrepreneurs Corner this Tuesday. Don't miss it.
We're making money. We're making money. We're making money this year. We're making money this year. No matter what them do, just be better this year. This year, this year, this year. Odoyi, aso wasire, aso wasayo, aso wasiko bonko, eyo filayo, aso wasire, aso wasayo, aso wasiko bonko, eyo filayo. My graduation this year, my promotion this year.
This year. But as always, what I always say on this show is that please put in the right efforts to make money legitimately. Hard work, persistence, and determination. Yes, backed with heaven's blessings, there will be money, 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 money. Well, this is March. Today is March 10. Okay, yes. So in a new year, we are already on the 10th day of the third month. So as the nursery rhyme that takes us the clock tick tick, what we have to do quick. Last year, this program was launched. And if you've been listening to Entrepreneurs Corner and you are not yet a business owner, or should I say your business has not even grown beyond the level it has been, then you are on a long term. That's error, sincerely. Because we do bring accomplished entrepreneurs from different legitimate vocations to come and share some tips here. If you have to meet them one-on-one, you might be paying so much money to consult them to come and express some of those nuggets that they are giving for free. So please make good use of all this. It is our desire that you should make money. It will be my gladness one day when somebody will tell me that they got into business because of Entrepreneurs Corner, or that their business boomed to a better level as a result of listening to Entrepreneurs Corner. We are live on Facebook at Melody 107.7 FM. Entrepreneurs Corner is a show that comes your way on your daily radio station, Melody 107.7 FM, every Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. On this show, we share valuable tips on how to grow your business and bring in accomplished entrepreneurs from different legitimate vocations and trades to share their success story, including their challenges and coping mechanisms to encourage others into business ownership. To partner with this program by way of other placements, please reach out to 007-292-4393, 007-292-4393. Also, if you are making it big as an entrepreneur and would like to be on this show to come and share your own business tips as well, you can please reach out to 007-292-4393. Then 2 weeks ago, we hosted a man who is a solar energy expert, and by the name Banji Dada. Mr. Banji Dada is a solar energy expert, and he made a promise on this show where he was saying that he's going to offer
because they have to cut down on some things now so that they can meet up with the certain amount of money they have to go to work with. Okay,
I remember yesterday for a vehicle that I usually bought for 500 naira. Yesterday it became 600 naira, and some people could not enter, and they decided, venting their aggression on the keke rider.
Okay.
Do you get? So at some point I had to, interject and say, are you not aware of that is not their fault?
Really?
That it's been announced, on news platforms, radio, TV, and all of that. That there is a recent
increase in price
of fuel. That they also are what's it called? Are buying these things, to fill their.
They're also on the receiving end.
They're on the receiving end. So at some points they were, they were not seeing things with me, and I said, think of it. If he were to be your brother, or your husband, would you say that it should still be taking
it at the normal price?
Taking passengers at the old price, knowing fully well that the full price has increased. So at that point they couldn't say anything. But somehow I was being touched by the fact that they couldn't afford, to board the vehicle.
See, to even come with, let's not go into the fact that they could not afford it. It's quite understandable, but I'm not going to blame them for lashing out on the keke driver now, because some of these people, some of these motorists, some of these drivers, they go to the extreme. Even before the fuel price got increased, they used to go to the extreme. Imagine there's a particular place in this Lagos that I know that once they see that it's closing time for workers now, people are plenty on the road, they will just automatically strike up the price and
solidarity, support, allegiance, and all of that. I know, and how far this has actually
helped them.
Helped them.
I'm very sure they must be listening. They must have been listening, but they just don't know the best word to put out, the best way to come out there and say, okay, I'm listening. So this is us telling you now. You can just call in and say anything. Hi Matthew, hi Feromi. We are listening to you. We are enjoying your program. Thank you very much. You don't have to say much. We just want to know that you are listening to us. That's all. We want to be sure that yes, we are communicating to people. We are very sure that we are communicating to people, but we want to feel the same thing you're feeling. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
We are live on Facebook at Melody 107.7 FM, where you can throw your comments. And to call in is 0704 8001077. Again, 0704 8001077 or 0906 201 1077. All right, so what topic do you have for us today?
Today we are going to be talking about the second part of what we talked about last week, and that is building skills before lifestyle.
Building skills before
lifestyle. So today we are looking at the power of value.
Okay, the power of value.
Yeah.
All right, it's Entrepreneurs Corner, Melody 107.7 FM. You've heard the topic for today, building.
We're going to dive deeper into the real power of value and what happens when you truly develop your capacity as an entrepreneur. What will happen if you truly develop your capacity? So another thing that will happen if you truly develop your capacity is that skills protect you in difficult season. Many people will say that they go into research in their business and they don't know how to go about it. If you are able to develop your skill properly, you'll be able to know that your career paths are not always smooth. Then you know that there are times whereby you have ups and down in your business, right? Then you'll be able to know the slow period and the unexpected changes and how to build a better time for economic challenges. Let's say, for example, now the price increase in price of fuel, you know that, okay, things like this has happened. So if you're able to build your skills, you'll be able to know how to adjust to this particular economic change that has happened in the society, and you'll be able to grow better. So number 5, Matthew. So I think another thing that will help you is skills give you survival power.
And a niche market.
Yeah.
It is what makes you charge, what's it called? Different prices.
Let me give you an analogy. I was talking to someone one day and she was saying something about she got a particular medication for a particular price somewhere in Lagos. Let's say on the island, yes. So she got that particular, and she was so surprised that why will you say this kind of thing? Let's say that particular drug on the mainland is 200 naira. She got it for 1,000 naira. The same quantity of drug.
The ambience of the environment when she got to
she asked a question saying that why would you sell this thing for me for 1,000 naira? I told her, you left island, you left mainland, you went to the island and you saw the you saw the pharmacy, right? Yes. You saw the facility as you were going in, yes. Saying welcome, man. God bless you. Who is going to pay for that? You would definitely pay for everything, and that is the power. Yes, somebody opened the gate for you.
Yes, it's packaging.
Yes,
so then high income earners are usually high value problem solvers. So please make sure. Anyway, the main bane of this point is that place value on what you're doing. Let people get value in exchange for the money that they're offering for the service you're rendering to them. I
used to say to people, it's not about the money really. Always put it 201 1077. We're waiting for you.
It's an Entrepreneurs Corner. We'll be back shortly.
The grass is greener on the other side. That's what I thought before I took the ride. I burned my bridges so I'd never look back. But if I had known the life I was searching for was looking me right in the eye, oh. If I had known the life I was searching for was already my own. You remember, the grass is greener where you water the ground. That's what I found when I took the ride. I realized the mountain I've been climbing is nothing but than you. I didn't know I already had the answers. No, I didn't know. Searching for was looking me right in the eye, oh. If I had known the life I was searching for was already my own.
You are budgeted is 500,000. Now that's where you now need financial literacy, or somebody call it some
business analysis.
Somebody call it a name. I think maybe on Sunday or something. I heard somebody calling it financial intelligence. Now, where you now do what they call scale of preferences. Scale of preference. When you prioritize it by the order of importance. Now, if you want to do 500,000 thing, now why not break it down? I'm sure it's not everything that made up 500,000.
Yeah.
Some things made 10,000. You have 10,000. Save it. To do this, to do that. Whatever you can afford with 20,000, do it. By the time you now check, your list,
you see how much
see how much you've see how much you have surmounted. Remember that even the rest is very minute. You get so that's the thing. Now some people, if they say children and wife are not,
but it's built on results. I think Matthew was mentioning something about how that you told your client that you're going to deliver a particular product by this particular time, and you're not able to. You know that you're not going to make do with that time, you're not going to deliver on that time 1 hour before, but you didn't call the client to say, okay, I'm so sorry, I'm due to circumstances beyond my control, I won't be able to deliver by this time, can you give me more time or something, just like us with the client. You just decide not to say anything and wait for the client to call you. That's not you building a long-term relationship, because they're not going to call you back next time. Before they think, even if what you delivered to them is top notch, the fact that you wasted their time, the fact that you didn't deem it fit to involve them, that okay, I value your time, I'm sorry I won't be able to deliver at this.
It also shows that you cannot be trusted
with
an urgent job.
Yes, it just shows who you are, and it shows how much you see time, how much or what you see time to be, because you don't see it as money. And since you don't value time as money, they won't come back to you and say, okay, we want to build a long-lasting thing for you. It's not about the first-time customer, it's about those that come back, it's about those that refer you, it's about the 0906 201 1077 0906 201 1077.
And the question is still open in case you want to call in, that what is that thing that is stopping you from improving yourself, or what are your fears? What is stopping you or standing as an impediment for from you improving yourself. Or being a better person or a better version of yourself. Now let's move on to why you should prioritize
skills before lifestyle. Yeah.
In most cases, what we get is that people want to quickly build castles immediately with the first money they get. Then you are not even refueling your business. You're not, repumping that into your business. Then give yourself like a long time, maybe in the next 1 year, next 3 years. Now after that, you can now start building castles.
Yeah.
You get?
Yes.
You can now start building cars. I mean, sorry, buying cars and all of that. And just ensure that the business can run on its own.
Yeah.
Before you now start saying, okay, this is time for me to now start building my lifestyle.
I totally trying to say is true freedom is the ability to create income anytime because you have mastered something valuable. When you have skills, you are not dependent on luck or temporary trend. Yes, you're not dependent on luck. You're not saying, oh, we don't know what will happen. Probably you are able to beat the niche of a particular trend and people started coming to you and started patronizing you. What happens when that trend is not in vogue again? What will happen to your business? And that is why we say your ability becomes your security. You need to know that when you have a good skill, your ability your skill will become your ability and your security.
Now the piece of skill cannot be overemphasized.
Really?
So now you need to now sit down, reevaluate yourself, reassess yourself.